about this track. It's one of those tracks where it's just, I might just leave that in the fucking closet, not really see. I see it, I'm gonna just leave it, move on with my day, act like I really haven't heard it or seen it. Come back a few months later, look at it again. Don't know. I don't know. Whether I like it or not, I won't know. I'm not gonna say nothing right now.
Look, we ain't talked in a long minute. Shit we used to do was authentic. Why we had to put our hearts in it. Love came, put some scars in it. Feelings changed, put some darts in it. Hardest change and left me sharp with it. Left the bike and left the bar spinning. Everybody played their parts in it. Just to drop you straight into the crib. He be low-key hating on the kid. You and Munchie drunk inside of Ellie. Been anticipating from the telly. Walked in the penthouse ready. Walked in the penthouse wavy. Finna put his dick off in the belly. Ride me like a motherfucking lady. House called a Jordan Woods house. Knocked out and woke up on the couch. Woke back and drove to your crib. This time I know just what it is. Next time the pool with you and Kylie. Hopped in it, cool a nigga wildin'. She was looking like a fucking angel. Looking like a baby in a manger. Hop step went to the car. Motherfucker, but bitch, you got me fucked up. Me and Kylie still off in the pool. We just chillin', kicking, shit was cool. Both of us ain't know that you was trippin'. Even though I got a crush on Kylie, I would've left with you if I know you was dippin'. For the simple reason you invited me, but I can't act like shorty didn't excite me. I had took a wrong turn that night. But not a turn that everybody think I wasn't the wrong one that night. You was just too drunk to even see it. Wasn't anticipating. I've never put you in no situation. I've never even had an argument with you. Conversations all I'm bargaining with you, cause you was my nigga for real. And if you can agree, then you owe me that. Our mothers would tell us to do the right thing in this friendship, my nigga, you told me that. So even when niggas is coming at me on they Twitter and Insta, I'm over that. Cause what's a couple months of memes of me if it means I'm gon' get my homie back? Fuck it, let's talk about it. Do you think anybody else inside of the business that know they ain't did it would sit here and listen to critics while niggas is tripping and bashing me out here attacking me? Actually, only reason why I let them do it's cause I figured that you would've called a nigga. But look, it's been over 2 months and all you did was stall my nigga. The drama is bigger than ever. I thought that we were both bigger than that. Yeah, and the shit that I did, it was whack. But you don't get your nigga back like that. Just listen to Jigga on that one track. Song crying while I'm playing the back. I never cared to be that nigga in your fame, shorty. I was playing the back. We never had a thing when we met each other. It was never a thing like that. Spending this time's what made us attached. Spending my time's what made you react. I'm only human, I gotta be real and tell you that the pain that came with that. Even the feeling is strange at that. How you gon' up and just change the facts?
So that song took an interesting turn right there. So at first it just felt like it was one of those, songs where he was just gonna be like on that, I won't say bullshit, but it was just one of those, I don't want to say awkward. It was just a unique kind of take. And then he comes and drops this, which is interesting because he only said that it was because he didn't want to dip on you, even though he was really interested in meeting Kylie. He was excited about it. And obviously he said he wouldn't have left with you if he felt like you was like that. And he said all it took was one wrong turn. I'm surprised. So I don't know if my hypothesis that a third party came in and jumped on him is, he hasn't spoken about anyone coming in, but maybe he's keeping that shit on a low because he doesn't want to really talk about it and put anyone on blast. But at the end of the day, you can't really be a snitch if you say, niggas came and shot at you. I don't see anything wrong with that. But either way, maybe it's because he knows who it was. I don't know. But that's crazy. Another jab right there, Meg. He was waiting the whole time for her to call him. Never did. And okay, yeah. Like I said, Tory moves like a different thing. I was getting at this point earlier, but I forgot. Like I said, Tory is wise beyond his years, but Meg is still like a young girl. She's still like a child in here. She didn't really get it yet. Girl hasn't figured everything out yet. I said this before in previous videos. Tory, you already are calm, cool, collected. You know what you have to do because of what you have to get through. But you gotta understand, sometimes people can't be on the same level of maturity as you. And when it's not like that, it's best to cut ties. So honestly, if he moves on from Meg after this, good for him. Like I said, there's some ties you gotta cut because there's some people you can't have in your life. I know she went through similar things with you and all that, and you had fun with them, whatever. But that's it. At the end of the day, from what I can tell, I'm gonna keep it real. She's a bird, and if you a wolf, why are you fucking with the bird? She ain't strong enough to roll with you. That's all I can tell you. Let her fly in the sky where she belongs. Next song is titled "What's Culture."
Yeah, I never let y'all niggas stop me. Look, we just lost Chadwick Boseman to cancer colon. 2020 quarantine, who know the plan his hand was holding. The black man stand for culture, the white man gave us cancer culture. And God bless the man you lay your hands up over. You gave me the keys, but see the devil's like a tenant that won't hand them over. Angels still protect the neck, I lay this land it over. Niggas ramble just to cancel Tory, they say my plan is over. God's plan can't be over when the flow is still cold as a man stuck in the snow with his hands folded out in Manitoba. Camera catching, still stashing numbers in my cannon holder. Tony Dez and stand still popping out the candy rover. Two sides to everything we banding over. What is all the slander over? Or let's deport Tory for a story we don't know, but still got our necks out and hands up over. On my feet in timeline, this niggas throwing temper tantrums on them. Me, I just handle all them, cut and throw a bandage on them. Stars playing games, but Tory's never ashamed. Cause if I did what they saying, I probably would say the same. I would call me bitch ass nigga, fuckboy and everything. I just thought y'all hear my story before you thought I let that bang. But when the friends change, the story changed. I just never thought that you would turn this to a Tory thing. I just never thought that you would turn this to a glory game. Once upon a time, I rap friends but never switch up their numbers on Tory lanes. In the midst of the warring things, I still ain't been convicted of shit, but they wanna bang. These the same niggas riding my dick on the quarantine. Radio crazy flow from my hoes that.
Why are you still talking about them? Nigga, get the fuck over that bullshit. I'm sick and tired of this shit, nigga. Dog, let it go. Why are you fucking with people that ain't supposed to be with you in the first place? They can't roll with you. They ain't built like you, bro. Move on. Goddamn, nigga. Do I gotta smack the shit in your sense? Get off that bullshit. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Right there. That's Lowe's. You got an issue with me. Meet me right here. Washington, Rosemead. Let's get it. I ain't tripping. In fact, you know what? Fuck that. This ain't even where I'm usually at. My usual spot. I'm at McDonald's on Galantine and fucking Lakewood in Downey, California. You want to hash things out? We can talk it right there. But right now, you need to get off this bullshit, homie. I'm sick and tired of this. I'm done. You keep talking about these fools. It's one thing when you get it off your chest once, but if you gotta be repetitive again and bring it up, forget about them. They beneath you. Why are you even fucking with them in the first place? That's why I didn't fuck with Love Me Now, because you working with, your features were crummy little kids that probably couldn't even fucking pass the SATs and shit. I'm not even gonna knock on them. Fucking, I don't give a shit. But my point is, you're fucking with these crummy little kids that got no talent. And all of a sudden, like, now they be talking behind your back. You ain't cool. Like, dog, why is that bugging you in the first place? Like, move on. They ain't even worth talking about. Yeah, you may be talking and you're not giving names out, but at the end of the day, move on. Move on and look forward to the bigger picture. That's your problem, dog. You ain't seen it because you are blind with spite, dog. There's hate in your eyes. I'm gonna tell you what one of my most misconstrued commenter had to say to me. I'm gonna say what he said to me back to you. I pray to God he takes the hate out your soul and the spitefulness and makes you see clear, man. Because at the end of the day, you can't let these little things hold you down. And I could tell because you give a damn, bro. You wear your heart on your sleeves. You one of these real ass cats. When his shit goes down, you hear it like a real motherfucking cat. That's why I'm trying to tell you. Let it go. Let it go. I mean, man. I know how you feel. That's probably why I'm really like this, because I feel that way too when people I know that ain't shit to me be talking shit like this, and I know I could put them in a spot, but I know better not to waste my fucking time with them. Hell yeah, I'm fucking shaking with anger and I want to fucking beat their ass, but at the end of the day, I don't let that shit get to me. Because I know I got the bigger picture. I got the bigger vision. That's your problem, Tory. You lost your vision. You said it yourself in a Joe Biden interview. I'm not hungry anymore. Get hungry, nigga. Like you ain't ate food for 3 months. Still wearing the same clothes 7 days a week. Alright? Get off this rich bravado shit, nigga. Get off all of this. You still jaded as fuck, nigga. Getting on some celebrity petty bullshit. Let that shit go. Get back on that real life bullshit. Fuck with real niggas on some real shit. Because at the end of the day, your ideology is misconstrued and you're just making yourself delusional, bro. Simple as that. You seen a mirage on me. You should have been seeing this coming the whole time. It's like you know this is a mirage, but you're still hoping this shit comes true. Nigga, wake up and smell the coffee, man. Reality check right now. Not everyone's gonna fuck with you. That's why I'm happy with having more enemies than friends. I could have thousands of people shit on me. Millions. It's cool. As long as I got my lady with me, I got my baby girl, I'm good. I got my family, I'm straight. I don't give a fuck. I'll take the 10 most loyal people with me, and that's all I need, because quality over quantity, my nigga. That's just how it goes, man. That's all you need. You need people that gonna love you, and no matter what, gonna still be there, do everything they can to support you. Whether you're right or wrong, they're still gonna be there, and they still gonna keep it a buck with you, dog. That's all you need. You don't need these fake people, bro. You don't need it. I don't know what else I can tell you, bro. I don't want to sound like these motherfucking fans out here, or these stands who's all about, oh, you don't need, like, I'm not trying to do that. I'm my own life and my own man. But I want you to know this, because like I said, I see a lot of me and you and what could have happened to me if I went down a different path. You know what I mean? Like, we walk in similar parallel paths, like in alternate dimensions. Like how, like, I know you watch your anime, Dragon Ball Z, when you got Kid Trunks who grew up with a happy family and everything, and then Trunks when he lost everything. It was an apocalypse, bro. There's like 2 different Trunks. Fuck it. I'm the spoiled brat Trunks that got everything. The mom, the dad, everything. I had life. We weren't the richest. Shit, my pops had to work his ass off just to keep a roof over our heads, barely, man. Like, and they busted their ass. My mom worked graveyard shifts just to give me the best education. I had to deal with snotty rich kids, all right, going through middle school, and it wasn't fun. All right, I was like, there was only one other black kid that was in the same grade class as me, and this fool would come and call me an African disease, and this nigga was like darker than me, and his last name and first name was much more African than me, but he called me an African disease. They was really talking shit down on me, dog. Alright? And I'm telling you, I know what it feels like when people shit on you. You turned that into motivation and you moved on and you did bigger and better things. That's what you gotta do here. You gotta let that shit go. They ain't worth it. Bruh, where were they when you was 7 days a week? And look, you can apply this to me too. I don't give a damn, but I'm being real with you. Where was these cats when you was wearing the same clothes 7 days a week? Was he that dude that you mentioned about who went to Walmart and bought you fresh new boxes and clothes? Came through for you that one time? Nah. You gotta remember the people that showed you love from day one. I don't care if money make them think differently or whatever. They still was there with you, bro. You can't forget people like that, ever. So that's what I'm saying. Fuck all these fools, bro. Fuck all of them. You don't need this shit, dog. Just move on with your life. God dang, Tory. I don't know how long you gotta keep this up. How much do you really need to be convinced, dog, that you already had things fine in the first place? Why try to fix something that ain't broke? You was fine. In fact, the devil's playing with your head. The devil's trying to tell you to do all this shit. I'm telling you, the devil's making you have lacking confidence in yourself that you are capable of being somebody new, fresh, being the next pioneer music. Dog, you can. You can. And you will. I heard it with my own fucking ears, bro. You know what I mean? Shit, I feel like Android 16, right before Cell squashed him, he's trying to talk to Gohan. You're basically Gohan, who hasn't turned Super Saiyan 2 yet. Because you still scared inside, dog. Don't be scared. Let it go. And like I said, you make music that can help change people's life for the better, bro. Your music can motivate people. You like the king of underdogs. When I first came out doing videos, so many real fans came out and they was mad at me. Don't talk to him like that. They defended you, bro, because they felt like you was their king. And I could tell from how they felt, they was underdogs too. So you got to understand that. You rep all the underdogs. You got to represent them right, bro. That's why you a wolf, because the wolf is the king of all dogs. You feel me? Do that for yourself. Simple as that.
Having important things, I'm here. I refuse to be the poster boy for black women unprotected. My mama black, my sister black, my baby mama black. So how the fuck I'm unaffected? Black women fuel my whole career for years. So don't make me some type of 10 imperfection. Love every color, every shape, size, and section. So I never left no one rejected. Yeah, I'm not perfect when you cut me up in sections. I got blood objections. But if you teach me, I can work with lessons. Plus I'm real ill, we can chill, light it Dutch and burn the herbal essence. Don't tear me down, just lift me up.
This is Tory Lanez right here. Everything he just said in the last 20 seconds represents who Daystar Peterson is. This is the nigga that I heard talk. When he talks like this is what he's been talking about in his music. He's been talking nothing but real shit. Get back on that. Get back. Tune in back to that program, homie. The world needs to hear more of this. They haven't heard you yet. If there's anything you gotta repeat again, repeat what your dream and ambition is. What is it that you want to be in life one day? Remind the people. You told them once. Tell them again. What do you want to be in life, bro, one day? What do you envision yourself to be one day? Tell them again.
Black women fuel my whole career for years. So don't make me some type of 10 imperfection. Love every color, every shape, size, and section. So I never left no one rejected. Yeah, I'm not perfect when you cut me up in sections. I got blood objections. But if you teach me, I can work with lessons. Plus I'm real ill, we can chill, light it Dutch and burn the herbal essence. Don't tear me down, just lift me up and help me learn them lessons. Help a nigga learn them blessings. Help me more to understand your real plan is worth the stresses. That's the way to learn protection. That's the way to learn progression. Take your man to therapy, check on his mental health before you burn aggression. None of us deserve depression. None of this is worth the stressing. It's just drama mixed with the trauma of curve and rejection. I get stuck in some evil thoughts, need words of correction. I start moving too fast, I start burning my blessings. I go to interviews, niggas talking, I'm curving their questions. Turning their table, I'm in their face and they heard I was repping.
Stop starting with one. If there's one thing you need to do, end your beef with Eric Bellinger. Work things out with him, talk to this dude. No doubt about it, his mindset mentality ain't different from me. He was a real cat too, doing some real music. That's one cat you gotta have in your close circle. I don't care how bad the beef was or whatever. Both y'all be grown, man. Put away the petty bullshit and realize that your music is bigger too. Like, respect it and move forward. That's it. So, because it's funny, as soon as y'all did that collab and then y'all fell off, both y'all music went downhill for the worse at the same similar time. It's just crazy. Like, get that shit
top of the world. God got me, so I'm popping on top of your girl. Stop like stopping your girl. They thought this would have stopped me. I'm still hot as a girl. I'm still staying stronger than black hair locking a curl. I'm on the block and I'm thorough because I'm strong and plus I'm focused and I am the coldest. And any rapper in my position under this much pressure with a told on his open case and folded. It's kind of hard to tell you all and not be quoted in the court of law. Ain't nobody stop me. Ain't nobody stop me. Oh.
I still feel like he's not there yet as a singer, man. Like I said, he's doing too much. He's doing too much. He's at his best when he's keeping it to the minimal. He does so much more with less, dog. It's so flawless. You don't need to try hard. Just sing with it, homie. But yeah, let's get to the next track, Solar Drive at Night. But so far, when he's been rapping, bars have been on point. No fucking doubt. This feels like Memories Don't Die Part 2. It really does.
We fell in love too fast, and then we watched it all crash. Sent chills down my heart and my spine, but I still want you to be mine. And never underestimated anything you did for me, yeah. Cause I didn't know, cause I didn't know, cause I didn't know that love could feel this good. If I could rewind time, then I'd make you mine. You know, if I could, then I would. You know I want you back. I want you back. Cause who gon' make me feel this way? I want you back. I want you back. Yeah, yeah. You know I feel, oh yes, it's real. I don't know nothing that can make you feel the way I feel about you. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. We felt the rush so fast that we could not last. Felt like someone took my glove. You showed me the true meaning of real love. And never underestimated anything you did for me, yeah. Cause I didn't know, cause I didn't know, cause I didn't know that love could feel this good. If I could rewind time, then I'd make you mine. You know, if I could, then I would. You know I want you back. I want you back. Cause who gon' make me feel this way? I want you back. I want you back. Yeah, yeah. You know I feel, oh yes, it's real. I don't know nothing that can make you feel the way I feel about you. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Like I said, he's still trying too hard, bro. You're singing, you're not there yet. The rap, the bars have come back, but singing, you're not all the way there yet. It's not a bad track. So let me make that clear. It's cool. It's a cool track. I like the fact that he put his soul into it. Kind of gave you that Motown feel, not Motown feel. What they call it? I think it's like similar to Motown, but he gave that similar vibe, man. But I just think, like I said, he's just doing too much. He's putting a lot of expressions, a lot of stress on his vocals, bro. You gotta be careful with that, you know? God only makes your vocals tuned a certain way. If you try to press it like a guitar string, stress it too much, that string will boom. Yeah, its vocals are a muscle, but remember, you tear a muscle too bad and be like Saquon Barkley, man. Done for a year. So, like, you can't overstress your body too much. Same thing as an athlete goes to as a singer. Your vocals, go smooth on it, bro. I already played a couple great examples here earlier. If you need a reminder, all right, Dry Your Eyes, you know, Them Ones, Talk on Road. I mean, shoot, if you really want to get your melodies out well, I mean, go back to Ride when you did a classic cover on Genuine's Pony. I mean, that song was just smooth. Your game is smooth, bro. It ain't eccentric. It's smooth. Rock with what your game flow is and just go with it. Play with your strengths. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like I said, you can do other type of music, but you gotta let it come close to you. You know, like I said, LA Confidential is a different type of joint. That shit darn near is on alternate, like just plain out alternate, bro. It's not even feel like it's hip hop or trap. but he sang that shit so well. I mean, god dang. Let me just play for y'all real quick. I don't think any of y'all really know what I'm talking about, so just listen to this for a minute and you'll understand what I'm talking about. This is what I mean by how versatile Tory is.
My girl might leave me if she hears about this. LA competition, LA competition. Oh, she never has to hear about this.
It's like this. Hold up. If T-Boss was to have Michael Jackson's baby. No, not even Michael Jackson. Genuine's baby. Alright? He's got the raspiness in his voice like T-Boss does, and she does a magnificent job with her voice. But yet, he can hit some melodies really good and do a good clean run like how he did on that song like Genuine. That's where his voice, like I said, it's smooth and swavy at the same time. You gotta balance that. You gotta understand your voice can be raspy, and sometimes if you push it too much, it can be annoying. That's why you see T-Boss, she never goes out of her lane. And that's the same thing you gotta do as a singer, bro. Like I said, it's cool you want to grow your vocals. Trust me, I'm doing the same thing too. But you gotta realize you can't go outside of your realm, because then it becomes uncontrollable, and sometimes it ain't really pleasant to the ear. I'm just being a tough critic. It is what it is. But I know what I've heard from you, bro. When you are flawless, God knows, dog, you make the best music I've heard, hands down. And I'm very nitpicky about music, bro. I just know when I hear you, bro, I hear the closest thing that God made to perfection when it comes to singing. Simple as that, homie. Next song, Bittersweet. That was LA Confidential, by the way, y'all. So, any new fans, check out that joint.
Got love for everyone in the business, for everyone in my business. Tell me how should I talk when everyone is a witness, and every slur out your mouth can turn into someone's sentence, that turn into something later, that turn into something vicious. And vicious niggas is after your time, turning your switches, your friends swerving your bitches, and then burning your bridges. You stuck in seven in thoughts of when it's all gonna end, when the end is harder than thoughts of when it starts and begins. Nobody wins when the family feud, or when the family news turn into something that no one from the family choose. Or when you plan to choose it, it's a dub for the feet when they plan to move, and the plans change, and you plan to expand, planning the views. And these R&B single women you called all your friends choose. Kaylani hops on the news like it was something to prove, like me and her wasn't cool. When I've been friends with you for 6 years plus the crew, and we can Google picture proof. Got my phone number 2. You could've called me, but you moving like we ain't even crewing. You rather not hear my views. We used to phone talk late about exes and all our booze. I held your newborn in my arms, tell me how we all cool. Instead you went to Twitter shade room to focus all your views. You was the quickest one to take me off records and set the mood. And now you got these little garbage artists talking like they taking me off something that's gonna harm me. You later pay me already, dude. But KK, back to you. Let me tell you soon how to move. This is what you do. If you wanna take that stance, then that's cool. But we gon' do this with some rules. Hey, JoJo, I need you to take notes too. Don't take me off the deluxe album that no one gives a fuck about. Take me off the original too. Cause when I'm scrolling through the Spotify playlist, see my name in both y'all top 5 pages, it just feels a little unsincere.
I did felt this was probably the worst way to do it. I can't take this with respect because before he dropped this album, if he would have not ever commented about Spotify before he dropped this album, I think this would hold a lot more value. Like, this would hold a little more strength. Because to me, it's like everyone wanted to know what happened, and he was keeping things down low as a G. But the first thing he would comment is right on hot new hip hop. Like, oh, like it showed like the only thing you cared about was the music, bro. Like, you only cared about yourself. And to me, that came across as someone selfish, man. And look, I get how you is, but sometimes niggas can be ego tripping. And to me, you was ego tripping. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. But look, you starting to sound like a broken record, homie. Even though this is something about somebody different still, dog. Like, you gotta understand what separates the good artist from the great is that they have the ability to get it off one time and move on. Like, is this whole album gonna be about you talking about the same thing again, about people talking crap about behind your back and spreading words and all that? And how many times you gonna tell niggas that you have my phone number, call me, nigga? How many times you gonna say that to all these fake cats? Like, you gave your numbers out. Like, you could have given your number out to the realest cat. You could have given your number out to me. Out of all these other cats that you gave your numbers out to, I would have called you back, hit you up, see how you been. Because I even told that. I even made a video where I told PSA to Tory's Lanez fans, post that video on Mid Jordan's IG and get him to bug Tory to call me. I literally went out of my way to get Tory to call me because I wanted to see how he was doing. Nigga never decided to hit me up. So honestly, bro, like, I can't believe this shit, because to me it seems petty and it seems weak, because there are some real niggas out here, bro. You could have never met me, bro, but I promise you have a conversation with me in 30 minutes, dog. You'll feel closer to me than some of these folks that you've known for years in the music business. 100%. Because I don't hold shit back, bro. I come from a loving family background, dog. I'm about that real shit. And you know, I've experienced a lot in life so far that it has truly shaped me the way that God intended me to be. Because I'm gonna be a big leader one of these days, bro. I'm gonna be bigger than you, bigger than anyone has ever imagined me to be. I'm serious. People are gonna see my face on television and everywhere so much that they're gonna get sick of me, and I'm gonna be like one of the most hated persons in the world. But at the same time, I won't let that get to me, because I know God wants me to do things bigger. And naturally inside, I love people. Whether you hate me or love me, I still love you. That's just how I am. And if you don't fuck with me, then it's cool. But at the end of the day, I'm still not going to turn my back on you. I may turn my back because I got some shit I need to work on myself to build myself to be stronger. But it don't mean I'm not listening to you. I'm not paying attention to you. I am. I'm still thinking about you, still worried about you, hoping you're doing better for yourself. Simple as that. People can shit on you all they want. At the end of the day, they doing it because, and I've had people do that because they wanted to get the joy out of making me feel miserable. That spitefulness that made them happy, bro, I'm telling you, that's just pure evil, and they're gonna fucking have to face that with God one day. I know God got my back, and I don't really need to say much more about it. And that's one of the reasons why I'm really been reluctant about doing music, because I don't want to talk about stuff like that. I just want to focus on motivating people under the black and blue mentality of life's gonna beat you up, but at the end of the day, your biggest L's, if you could learn from those lessons, can be converted into your biggest dubs in your life. And that's what I feel 100% deep down in my soul. That's why I go by the name of Drew Blue. Simple as that. I'm a black man, but I drew blue because I've known what it felt like to get those bruises and those L's too, and I embrace it. I embrace my